Hi, my name is Shan and welcome back to the chaos that is Shani and Books. Today I'm going to be talking about some books that I've read this year. This is technically the mid-year book freakout tag, but it's not mid-year anymore. I have been meaning to film this, but we had floods and then Kian and I got really sick, so July was just not happening. But I'm doing a fun video idea, and while I'm ready, I thought let's talk about the questions for the mid-year book freakout tag now. It's late, but it's here. So to start with, the best book you've read so far in 2022. By the way, I'm going to use the questions from Books and Lala's video, because I think she added some and changed some. Okay, slight change of angle because Kian wants to sit where I was sitting apparently. So best book this year is tricky. I think that for me, Razorblade Tears sticks out in my mind as one of the best books that I've read this year. This isn't going to be for everyone. It is a thriller, and I keep describing it by saying it feels like a Quentin Tarantino movie, even though I haven't watched all of his movies, but it feels like there's like a lot of action going on. I'm not going to talk about what this is about because I feel like it gets pitched a lot. I also recently read Ghost, if you saw my birthday vlog, and this one really surprised me, and it could sneak up and be one of my favorites of the year. I also really loved Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson, which she is becoming one of my all-time favorite authors. A sequel you've read so far in 2022. I don't read a lot of sequels because I don't read a lot of fantasy. Technically, this is a sequel. It is part of like the Brown Sisters trilogy, but they're like companion novels, and I haven't even read the first one. This is the second book. So it's technically a sequel, and I did really love this one. Also, this is technically a sequel, so I guess this would be the only sequel I've read. However, it's not marketed as a sequel. It doesn't say anywhere that it follows up from the Mummy bloggers. Like, I'm pretty sure nowhere on it says, doesn't say on Goodreads, so I feel like they did it dirty, because if people picked this up, not having picked up the first one, it'd be confusing. I read the first one and I was still like kind of confused about the characters because I read it a while ago. This is an Australian book. It is about, yeah, these mum bloggers and like shady stuff they do, and the fact that they put out this image of being perfect, but they're not. I don't have any other sequels to talk about, I'm sorry. Favorite reread? I've not reread anything yet, but I do plan to reread some things. I'm planning on rereading Twilight for the read-along this month. I'm also planning on rereading this month the first few Saga volumes so I can continue on. But yeah, as of mid-year, I have not. Genre you've been loving / reading the most? I have read a lot more non-fiction this year than I ever have. It's not my most read genre, but I have a fair amount of non-fiction. I've also read a few more romance than I normally do. Like, I've read more mystery thrillers. Normally I just read like straight fiction, contemporary. Why? New release you haven't read yet but want to. Maybe this one by Akweke Emezi, You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. I loved The Death of Vivek Oji by this author, and I have yet to pick up their new release for this year. So Yerba Buena by Nina LaCour came out this year that I haven't read yet. I haven't pre-planned my answers if you can't tell. Most anticipated release, no baby. Definitely the Tiffany D. Jackson book that's coming out, The Weight of Blood, I think it's called. I mean, the new Taylor Jenkins Reid is coming out, but I don't feel like I'm super excited for that. I don't think I'm gonna love it as much as the other books. Yeah, I think probably the Tiffany D. Jackson book. Biggest disappointment, which is easily this one. Everyone raves about this, everyone gives it 5 stars, and I hated it. Like, I really hated it. And I just feel like young adult mysteries, they just don't work for me personally. But if you loved it, I'm happy for you. Biggest surprise. Well, like I said, this one I picked up on a whim and I did not think I was gonna love it as much as I did. What else was a surprise? Oh, this one I just read recently. Can I include this in the mid-year book freakout tag if I read it at the end of July? But I read this for the We're All Booked book club, which is run by Lacey D. Bell and Sadie from the Library Lane. I'll have it linked below. But I'd never heard of this and I picked it up for the book club and I really liked it. And it's a young adult book, which we know how much I struggle to find young adult books that I actually enjoy. But this one was actually good. Yeah, I don't know. We'll stick with those for now. Favorite new author, debut, or new to you? Well, this was a debut, I think. This is new to me. This one is also new to me. I don't think I have like a new favorite though. I feel like I have to read a number of books from someone for it to be a favorite. Newest favorite character. So this book has some characters that I really liked. This is about an uncle who has to start taking care of his niece and nephew. And I really loved this. The nephew was really cute. The uncle was cute. Also, Molly from this book. I feel like if you go into this one thinking it's going to be a big mystery thriller, you might not like it as much as if you go into it just thinking it's about this character because she was really sweet. I really loved the best friend. Okay, a book that made you cry. So many because I cry so easily in books. But I think I cried in this one. I think I cried in this one. I think I cried in this one. I don't know. I cry all the time. Then a book that made you happy. Okay, so I'm gonna mention some books that I actually physically laughed out loud during. This one as well. I also cried in this one, I think. I feel like this one as well. I was laughing at some parts. Most beautiful book you've bought so far this year or received. I'm not sure. I really love this cover. I don't know, I think it's cool. I also got these hardcover bind-ups of the Saga novels. And these are like beautiful on the inside and the outside. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what books are nice. Nothing like sticks out at me as being like, oh, that's really pretty. What books do you need to read by the end of the year? I would love to read some of my anticipated releases. So that's this one. And this one, and the Tiffany D. Jackson book that hasn't come out yet. I also have some books planned for the rest of the year for Buzzword. This one I'm really, really excited to get to. I recently picked up this one for my birthday, and I think one of the Buzzwords is animals, and this has pig in it. So I would love to get to this. I think Cemetery Boys is a future pick for the We're All Booked book club that I spoke about. Yeah, I'd love to get to some of my recent purchases, so I really want to get to this one soon. And this one as well. I think numbers are a Buzzword pick coming up as well, so 7 I can use this one for. Yeah, I don't know, I can't think of things off the top of my head. This is why I should plan out my answers. Next one is favorite video or post you've done so far this year. And honestly, last year I had a bunch of videos that I was really proud of, but I feel like I don't really have that this year. I was also in a huge slump, so that probably contributed to it. But I don't really have videos that I'm proud of. However, I am working on some stuff that I think will be my most exciting things to post about. And I have some projects that I'm really excited about as well, that are both bookish and non-bookish. So I hope I can get around to them, because I just need to be like excited about things again. Excited about books, excited about posting, excited about life. So hopefully I can get around to all those things. But yeah, I don't have stuff that I feel like I'm proud of this year, which is sad, but. And then favorite book community members. I feel like I haven't branched out and watched any new people from last year. I feel like it's hard to find new people to watch because I don't have time. So if I'm subscribing to new people, it's like I don't have enough time to watch the people I'm already subscribed to, plus new people. I can barely make it through my subscription list at the moment. But yeah, I think my favorites stay the same. I love Books and Lala's videos. I think she's really creative. And I love like Gabby Reads and Books with Chloe. And then as always, I try and watch some of my bookish friends that I've made because they are all amazing and make great videos. So people like April from Aprilis Maximus, Sasha from Sash Reads, Michaela from Meekle Reads, Lacey from Lacey D. Bell, Jan Agaton, Naomi's Library, Cami from Burrows and Books. I feel like I'm just watching the same people that I was already watching last year, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like those are my favorites. But yeah, that's all the questions. I've been interrupted a million times. Yeah, like I said, I'm in the middle of doing a fun video idea, so hopefully that will be the next video out or the one after that. I still have to post my Summerween vlog. Haven't even edited it. Okay, I'm gonna go. This is a mess, as always, as is my life. Thank you if you have made it this far into the video. And yeah, I'll just see you next time. Bye.